Hey, this is Richard with Reptile Rapture, and today we're here to talk about the Amazon Tree Boa. Like this pretty little girl right here. This is my female Amazon Tree Boa that I'm raising up in my back breeding room. I also have a male. He's a solid yellow color. This one, I don't even know what you call this color, but it got an orange and red in it, and yellow. Looks super cool. But these guys come from South America and Central America. They actually have a wide range of areas they come from. And they are a arboreal species, meaning they stay up in the treetops mainly. 75% of the time they do. Once in a while they will come down and hang out on the bottom on the ground, but most of the time they're set up in the canopies. With this particular type of snake, this is not a snake for beginners or someone who wants a snake they can handle. This is not the snake for you. This is a snake that has a tendency to strike out. Out in the wild, you know, they eat rodents and stuff, but they also eat bats. And so they sit up in the treetops and the canopies and they focus in on movement. Over here, see if you can focus in on my hand. Yeah, you see that? They'll focus in on movement when the bats come flying by and they jump out and grab them in midair. So they're really good at it too. So she can be handled sometimes. And today, you know, we already did a snake bite video, so I don't feel like doing another one. She can be, you know, a little nippy sometimes, so, you know, they're just not the best for beginners or for someone who wants something they can handle. So that's why we have her on this snake hook. A setup for these guys, I would recommend something like a 36 by 18 by 36. Like this enclosure here, and then with a lot of branches and foliage. I mean, you want plenty in there because you want them to feel safe and comfortable. And these guys are kind of like carpet pythons, where they like to, I did a carpet python video, excuse me, where they like to utilize a lot of branches. They're not like emerald tree boas or green tree pythons where they just perch on one branch and wrap themselves back and forth. These guys, when they perch, they utilize a lot of surface. So you either want to have like a lot of branches like this enclosure in here, and make sure you put plenty of foliage so they feel safe and comfortable. And you can add something like these magnetic cliffs. Those work really good. This is a small one. They come much bigger than this. This is a small one here. And they'll perch on that and you'll utilize that. Or you can take like cork flats and silicone them to the back of your enclosure and make like cliffs coming out. Like in my breeding room, I have their enclosure, my male and female. It's set up kind of like Stonehenge, where I got a whole bunch of corks standing up and then flats going around all the way around, and they perch up on that. They spend most of their time in there. Another good thing is cork rounds. You can silicone cork rounds into the back of your enclosure, and they'll go inside there and just sit right in there and just stick their heads out and just perch right outside in there and half in and half out. It looks really cool. They like to be inside stuff too. So if you silicone some like cork rounds way up high, several different sizes, they'll perch on top of it and they'll sit inside of it. I totally recommend that. These guys have a variety of diet. Here at my shop, in our breeding room, and out here in the store, we use a variety of different animals. I mean, we feed frozen rodents, we feed frozen chicks, ducklings. I like to give variety. I don't like doing just one thing. Yeah, you're really focused on my hand, aren't you? I'm a hand talker, I can't help it. But that's why she's on this hook, because she wants to nab me. I taste that good, don't I? But anyways, beautiful, gorgeous snake. They're super elegant when they're moving through the brush and the treetops and stuff. This is something that you'd want to put in your office or in a living room, a nice display snake, because these guys are always out. Once in a while they'll go down to the bottom and just chill out down there, but majority of the time they're up top. If you have one of these and you're having problems with your Amazon Tree Boa hanging down at the bottom, it's probably because you don't have enough branches and perches for them to go up onto. So have plenty of foliage up there and branches and all sorts of stuff. Are you interrupting my video? How dare you?
How do you do it?
Get her. See her? Get her. But anyways, great snake. I totally recommend one. not for somebody who wants to handle them, but just for a display snake. And they come in a variety of colors. I mean, there's the garden phase. I don't even know what you call this phase, but the garden phase is like a slate gray, brown, and then you have this red-orange phase. The male I have is solid yellow. There's isn't there like calicos now?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't keep up too much with the Amazon tree boas. I know this is the only pair I have is this female, my yellow male. I mainly work with more Australian stuff, but and New Guinea stuff. But these guys are gorgeous. I really like them, so thought I'd keep a pair and work on breeding a pair. I'll probably put them together here this year and let them do something, do the deed. But anyways, great snake, gorgeous snake. Totally recommend it if you want a display snake that's not super expensive or anything. And they're pretty active. They don't just stay in one spot all the time. In my breeding room, she's constantly moving around on the cork flats in different areas. So it's nice seeing her move around. And she's always in a different spot. She won't stay in the same spot all the time. She'll always move around. But and they are not problem feeders. These guys eat super great. All the way from when they're little babies. They never miss a meal. Except for, if they're in shed, try not to feed them. Although she eats in shed. Usually if I have an extra rodent or something from feeding in my breeding room, I'll see if she wants it. If she's in shed, she'll still take it and eat it. The majority of the time, most snakes don't eat in shed. But, awesome snake. Thought I'd take them out, show you. Actually, we have somebody write to us asking us if we can do one on Amazon.
Yeah, we did. We had a request.
So this isn't a snake you don't want to take out and hold all the time. You can, but don't do it around people because they'll focus in on that movement and then snap at them. So it's not the most tolerating snake, I guess I should say, towards movement and people and stuff like that. Man, she looks gorgeous. I don't know, can you get this in the light?
She's in shadow on my
She's
side.
in shadow? Here. What if I stick this hook right into the lighting here? I don't know. That's it. Focus on her. That's right.
Yeah, I can get some of her.
They tolerate some handling, but not much. Like, we've had her out before several times with our bare hands. We hooked her out and she's fine. But I just didn't want to, be moving my hands around talking to you guys and have her strike out and grab me. So I thought I'd keep her at a safe distance. So anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to support your local humane society, support your local food pantry, and love your reptiles. Have a good day.